For all the best boxing content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and punch that bell for notifications.
Let's bring out the ladies! 4 rounds scheduled in the Bantamweight division. This bout is brought to you by DiBella's DiBella Entertainment. Sponsored by Nulio, Azad Watches, Manfredi Auto Group. Shop the Manfredi Way on Highland Boulevard in Staten Island for your best deal. Everlast and SNY. Judges ringside, Waleska Rodan, Joe Pasquale, and Julie Letterman. Your referee for this contest, Benji Estevez. Introducing first, to my right, boxing out of the blue corner. She wears camouflage. Official weight, 117 pounds. Professional record, no wins, 2 defeats. From Columbus, Ohio, please welcome MIKAYLA MK Ultra Nebel. And her opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. She wears white, green, and orange. She tipped the scales at already 119 pounds. Tonight, she makes her pro debut from Brooklyn, New York, Heather "The Heat" Hardy.
Okay, ladies, you receive your pre-bout instructions. Obey my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch them up. Good luck to both of you.
So Heather "The Heat" Hardy making her professional debut out of Brooklyn in the green. In white trunks, taking on MIKAYLA Nebel out of Columbus, Ohio in the camouflage. And Nebel 0-2 so far in her professional career, but she says, listen, 2 people I fought have gone on and fought for championships. So she says, listen, I feel like this is more of an even fight for me, considering she's fighting somebody making her professional debut.
Yeah, it's so difficult in the women's game. You can't judge records too strongly because the pool of talent is thin. They're off to a good start here, Brian.
Absolutely.
And Nebel, just to touch a little further on that point, Nebel says she feels she's undefeated.
And they're going right at it. Nebel gets Hardy on the rope. There's a right hand. And it sends Hardy down.
Heather Hardy looks fine, but she drains herself for this weight. I didn't understand the reasoning behind her fighting 118 pounds. Her whole career in the amateur, she fought 125 pounds.
She's eating punches right now. This is a very unsatisfying first round as a pro. And keep in mind, she was a national Golden Gloves champion.
Well, she's getting an education here as Nebel and Hardy exchange punches.
So as I was saying, Nebel said in amateur she was 7-0, and she got robbed of 2 fights. She feels she's an undefeated fighter.
Hardy coming back now.
Well, you know Hardy was going to fight back. She has the colors of the Irish. You knew she was going to fight back.
And she gets Nebel on the ropes.
2-minute rounds with the women, remember.
They're going for
Heather Hardy, welcome to boxing.
non-stop action here in the first round. Four years ago, I felt like I needed to get in shape. Started taking kickboxing, loved it. Then all of a sudden, I found Gleason's gym in Brooklyn 2 years ago, and she says they haven't got me out of there yet. And she knew this is her calling.
But as I was saying in the first round,
and she's coming right at Nebel. Hardy picking up the pace. Her nickname's The Heat, she says, because that's what she does. She brings the heat with a lot of punches.
my point in the first round, she told me her trainer wanted her to go down and wait to fight. I said, your trainer's not in the ring getting hit. You are. why not communicate to your trainer you want to stay at your natural weight? She started getting emotional, started tearing up in her eyes, so I left her alone.
They both exchange right hands.
Nice left hand to the body by Heather.
Nebel counters with a right of her own.
Hardy looks bigger to me. She rehydrated. She's up there in the 120s. That size difference could have an effect in a long fight, a 4-round fight.
But keep in mind, she's already down 2 rounds, 10-8, first round. 4-round fight, you can't give up rounds now.
That's right, Hardy has to win all 3 rounds to win on points.
Correct.
And she's off to a good start.
Here she connects with a left hand, backs Nebel up into the ropes.
You know, though Hardy is aggressive, has to be careful because she was hurt by 1 shot by Nebel.
There's a left by Nebel, another left by Nebel. Nebel was connecting with that left hook. Here we go, round 3 now. Halfway through this one.
And I'll tell you, Brian, for a woman who had only 7 amateur fights, Nebel's punching technique is pretty good. She throws straight punches.
And she's from Ohio.
Absolutely. I love that because I'm from Columbus myself. Hardy connects with a right, straight right hand. That one rocked Nebel.
Well, I think it's safe to say Hardy's not going to stop punching.
I was just about to say, at home, if you're a fan, if you're not a fan of all-out action, go to the refrigerator now.
Hardy just coming forward. She's done it the entire fight thus far.
And what's strange here is the fact that Nebel is trying to be a counterpuncher. She's trying to shoulder roll and counter. Where the first round, when she had success, she was aggressive.
Connect with a right uppercut there. Hardy has a straight right.
Just seems that Hardy's will and her strength advantage have taken control of this fight.
Well, she has that desire. It helps that she's home, and she has about 200 people here.
Well, you can see why her nickname is the Heat, because she has not stopped throwing punches this entire round. Talking about Hardy in the green.
And it's been all action. Nice uppercut.
That hit Nebel. And a
nice right hand.
Final seconds of the round.
I'm going to pay the timekeeper to stop the clock.
Body shot by Hardy. You heard Heather Hardy's corner tell her, you got to go to the body and an uppercut. It's there for you. Let's see what happens. Hardy pressing the action. Nebel trying to fight her way off the ropes.
Listen, there's no need to switch up or change up anything. Telling her go to the body. You know what? This is the last round. She had success throwing straight punches moving forward. Why tell her to get inside and throw body shots?
Well, that's what Hardy's doing. She's just throwing punches, letting the hands go.
Not much Nebel can do except maybe try to time one good right hand, the same punch that worked in the first round.
Well, that's the key. That's exactly what she should do. Stand her ground. Right now, she's backing up, trying to get room. Stand your ground. Hardy is going to come.
She's not going to get room because Hardy's swallowing.
That's why you stand your ground and just throw straight right hands. She's trying to make room. Look, she's trying to move to make room. Don't try to make room. Stand your ground. Hardy is coming right at you.
Hardy backs Nebel up on the ropes.
It's safe to say Hardy understands math because she needed to win the last 3 rounds.
There's the uppercut she missed. the fourth and final round. Both ladies landing shots. What a fight.
I gotta give him a standing ovation.
Brian Custer, I've only done this once or twice in Broadway boxing history. I'm taking Brian Adams' pay tonight. I'm giving half of it to Hardy and half of it to Nebel. Is that all right with you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow, that was something.
And keep in mind, Hardy had to give up money at the weigh-in.
Right.
Because she's overweight.
Gave up about half her purse. Good point.
Let's take a look at some of the action here from the fourth and final round.
Well, listen, Heather Hardy was relentless. She wanted to win this fight, and it showed. Her pro debut, she did not want to disappoint anybody. Kept her hands moving. It's all about punches in boxing. If you want to win a fight, you have to throw punches.
And to get knocked down in the first round of your pro debut and come back, and I think to win, is remarkable. You don't see, she had to win all 3 rounds, 2, 3, and 4. And this looks like a 38-37 fight. To me, I don't see how the judges could score it any different for Hardy, 38-37.
Brian?
I agree. I would love to argue with you, Steve. And before the night is over, I will. But I'm with you on this one.
Well, what did you think about MIKAYLA NEBEL? Came in 0-2, but she said, hey, look, Jennifer Santiago is the woman who I fought, and then she went on and fought for a championship, became a champ. So she felt like this was a good opportunity for her, even though Hardy's fighting in her own backyard here in New York City.
Well, Nebel showed just as much heart as Hardy did because she was overwhelmed by a blizzard of punches, and she hung in there all the way. And I'll tell you, in that last exchange at the end of round 4, Nebel landed the hardest shots.
You see Heather Hardy taking a bow around the ring. Rightfully so, the people are applauding. And to your point, Steve, Nebel certainly hung in there. She came here to do a job. She just got overwhelmed with punches.
Well, let's cut the suspense because the decision is in. Let's go right up to the ring. Our ring announcer, Diamond Dave Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you say we give a nice round of applause out here for both of these fighters? After 4 rounds of action here at the Roseland in New York City, we go to the judges' score totals. Waleska Rodin, Joe Pasquale, and Julie Letterman all scored this bout identically, 38-37 to your winner by unanimous decision, and now undefeated from Brooklyn, New York, Heather the Heat Hardy.